just like shells almost, or maybe they actually are. Who knows? She strides out of the water while her 4 members of her entourage just stand, their legs, their feet still in the water itself, and she simply walks across the sand over to you guys. And she does a courtly bow before you. She is armed, if you're wondering. But, you know, she's not like holding it out or anything. She has like a long sword of some sort. Or not, she has a spear and so has some tridents. They have long swords. The guys behind you, as well as something else. They have 2 of them are long swords, 2 of them have something else. Call them like cleavers, I guess. But she does a courtly bow before you. Very practiced, very noble.
Korik responds with a salute, fist to heart.
Hello. You must be the diplomats. She says diplomats in a perturbed way, because you guys don't look like diplomats. You guys are like mercenaries.
Yeah, Ruhan just sort of like stands up real tall and puffs his chest out at this. Why, yes, we are.
Slowly turns to him.
Oh, I have a token for this woman. I will put it here to give you guys an idea of what she looks like. There it is.
Make it slightly bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, and here's me not at my computer.
Oh yeah, okay, here I got you. I can just send.
Discord.
I got you.
Got you, baby.
Got you. I'll put it in Wayfarer's work. There she is. Angular features, pretty face, but hey.
Okay.
Most elves.
She's working with something.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Make it best of a bad scale situation.
What are we talking about? Like on a scale of like sardines to lobster?
And lobster was considered a cruel and unusual form of punishment made back in the day.
Alright, shark fin soup.
King crab.
Okay, she's in there. She's in there.
I hate these analogous scales because there's no reference. Anyways. But yeah, she's finished saying diplomats. I am Lorelei Kelthris. We can save the honorifics. We should be going. You guys are like, she's like honorifics, and you're just like, honorifics? Like what?
Like getting our names.
You guys weren't informed about any honorifics or anything of the sort. So I guess you guys are content with her wanting to skip them because you have no fucking clue what they are.
Oh, yes, that is good. Good idea that we should do that.
Oh no.
We're kind of overdoing it, champ.
Are you alright?
Ruhan was like up at night reading the books that Abigail gave him, and they're all like figures of nobility, and they're just like, yeah, this is how you act. Yeah, you gotta be loud. You gotta be puffed up chest.
We're gonna start a war. I can see it
She
now.
like eyes Ruhan, and she just doesn't like she shakes her head like dispelling a thought, and just like, let's be off. Follow me. I'm sure that. And she like looks at the reviewers. Ah, you are ready to go underwater.
Nods.
Mm-hmm.
You guys follow after her, going in between her entourage, and they just all like eye you. Not in any like prejudice-filled manner. It's just more of like they're very suspicious of you.
That's they probably
And
should be.
and
Honestly.
right back at them. I'm assuming like you guys aren't exactly friends.
No, not at all. Korik is nodding whenever he meets someone's gaze. Jovial smile, like, hello. Nice to meet you.
Ruhan's maintaining like a light flex as he's puffing his chest out and swinging his arms a little bit.
Oh,
a little
he
bit
took
too
flex,
much.
literally, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll performance on your thing, except instead of charisma, it's gonna use strength.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so he's that's not trained, so it's really just a strength check. Gotcha. Not advantage. You got a 23.
Oh.
You got a 23.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
there we go.
19.4.
This is where it needs to be.
This is a one.
When he's
This is where it counts. This is where it counts. These guys, you know they're elves, but they're pretty broad. These guys don't like fit the normal image you have of elves. Elves are like, I don't get me wrong, you do think they're pretty dexterous and stuff like that, but these guys seem a bit broad-shouldered and like thuggish in a weird sense. Like they're pretty tough looking. That being said, you got fucking like a good foot and or a head and a half on them, Ruan. You are much more broad-shouldered. You can flex on these fucking nerds. Send them back to the toilet where they belong. Give them a
Flush them
swing.
like your fucking
Oh
pet
my
fish.
I would make sure to walk, slightly ahead of them, right, like maybe a half inch behind her.
They're tailing you guys. Like they're like the back and she's the front, so you guys are in between. So yeah, you don't got much. You don't worry about that. You can walk close to as you introduce. Oh yeah, I should probably spell her name up for you guys.
Yes, please.
Lorelei Keltris.
Yeah, imagine I'm just trying my hardest not to lean too far into the bitch face. Oh, I did not spell that right.
I was
Well.
really close.
Lorelei is a mythological term. And name,
It's,
I guess.
I only got it because the gym leader, or the Elite Four member from Kanto.
That's what I was
Obvious-
remembering it from. I was like,
Lorelei
is
is
it
another term
Yeah.
for mermaid.
Mm.
It's also a
Oh
name.
yeah. Oh yeah, it
Makes
is.
sense.
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Or sirens. To the point where in Borderlands 3 there's a character named Lorelei. She's sort of annoying, and I thought the twist of Borderlands is that she turns into a siren, and it's like, ha ha ha! The good person named Lorelei, which means siren, turned into a siren, ha ha. Didn't happen. God fucking damn it. I thought I was being so fucking smart. She
probably
leads
did
you,
that on purpose.
Lorelei Keltris, first of her name. Yes, she's a royal, but you guys don't know that yet, but I'm just telling you ahead of time. She leads you guys down, and for the most part, like, those of you wearing armor, you guys don't have a problem doing what they're doing, which is literally walking on the ocean floor. Those of you wearing not armor, like cloth, mage armor and stuff like that, you had to sort of, like, dive, quote-unquote, to keep in pace with it. You guys don't have to go too far, though. Only some 30 feet, which for you guys is 60 feet of effort. Difficult terrain! And you guys step onto a very peculiar vessel. And yes, vessel, I very, very purposeful in using that term. It's like a big shell, but it's been carved away. You can tell the material is the same as like some really large creature's shell, but it's been carved to have a bit more of a functional design. There's no windows in it. Or my bad, there's holes for windows in it, but not actual windows, not like glass windows or anything like that. I guess they're like akin to like a big like clamshell, except it has like sidewalls and stuff like that, which are
Under the sea.
yes, under the sea. If you want to start busting out the Little Mermaid references, be my fucking guest. This
Kiss the girl.
oh, I should probably move you guys to
What?
let's see. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Just grab your guys' tokens and then move them to the top somewhere. I'm gonna core this just to give you guys like a better image.
Yeet.
Fucking.
Hello, Cork.
Yep.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Yo.
Get rid of all of this table. Don't need Acer. No.
What?
No.
Oh, what? Tharbium didn't join us into the abyss?
Oh, there we go.
Schedule of 2.
It doesn't let me select my token there. That's annoying.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this really bright white. Excuse me, roll 20. Thank you. Thank you. Can I select the color? Thank you. So yeah, it's pretty large, honestly, for like a vessel. Nope, not the right. Wait, 1, 2. Okay, that was right the first time. God damn it. This large clam carriage, I guess, is what you call it. I'm gonna keep calling it a vessel. That's the most appropriate term. Move yourselves onto it. I have some stuff. I have obviously a token for Lorelei. Lorelei's over here. This is Guard 1. Guard 2. Guard 1, 2.
3 and 4.
Varric wants his back against the wall. Abby goes next to him. You guys can see out the front, like this front area here, as well as the sides. Again, there's like holes that water like just shoots through. I'm gonna put Ruhan just basically because he's wanted to be like right next to Lorelei to keep appearances up. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, gotta
fly.
show that authority.
Gotta be alpha. Yeah, what is this vessel led by? You're probably wondering because
Giant seahorses.
it's not like fucking. Yes and no. Seahorses. No. Seahorses to the original sense of the word. Greek mythology, to be exact.
Ooh.
Where they're referred to collectively as hippocampus.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because Poseidon supposedly made horses. Don't
Sure.
know why that makes sense.
That's
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Well, if you think about the mythology for a bit, and what a number of Greek gods have done with horses, and other gods of other mythologies have done with
yeah.
horses.
Odin, looking at you, Odin.
Look at Loki.
Meanwhile, Athena made olives.
Just so you know, your boy Poseidon is also responsible for earthquakes.
Thanks for fucking
So it's
California.
Loki,
So-
interestingly enough.
The
Huh.
Greeks had an idea how tectonic plates worked, apparently.
By
Oh,
sea forces. By sea horses.
See horses when they see forces.
Oh, no,
It's a horsey.
Ha ha! I want to die.
Where's my knife?
So, yeah, you guys step onto this thing, which makes you feel a bit more secure. It does have a bit of pull to it. Like, I want to say magnetically so, but that's not... Like, it's not actually magnets, but it just has a magical force that keeps the content of it in it. Lorelei begins talking about the majestic creatures that will be leading this carriage. They actually produce a wake of sorts underwater, so she warns you all not to fall out the back, because if so, you're gonna be caught in the wake and you're gonna be blasted by the back blast, literally.
Whee!
Ooh. So are we in water? Like,
You guys
is
are in
this, like-
water. This is all underwater.
Yeah, so there's no like concealed like cap. Like there's no, we're not inside of something. We're on top of something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an open back wagon.
And her voice carries normally through water.
It's really interesting. She actually switches back and forth between speaking normally, which it does have like that sort of like aquatic distant muting to it, but you guys can still hear her just fine. Or she talks to you telepathically.
Oh.
And you notice that it's very casual to her, like it's like a person that speaks multiple languages, like you just sort of switch thoughts in between languages. But you also note that there is a bit of characteristics to what she says when she says in each. Like, she'll give more casual responses, I say casual, normal responses in her actual voice, but when it's like a command or an instruction or a warning, she says it telepathically. So if she says, don't fall out, that's telepathically. So it has a bit of royal carriage to it. Carriage to it.
I imagine we're in a royal carriage right now.
Yes, you are. She says that hippocampi are very exclusive and very rare and used for only very specific royally appointed things. And this is when you guys get the ticking in your head, like honorifics, royal appointments. She has this weird power. The guards defer to her very deferentially. Queen, maybe. Princess, more likely.
Yeah, Ruhan's gonna maintain his posture and like try to respond telepathically in the same like tone. Ah, good. We're with the appropriate company then.
You guys can see she rolls her eyes.
Do we all hear each
Yes.
other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she rolls her eyes. It doesn't take an insight check to to find out about this, she finds this entire ordeal very, very cumbersome and
Beneath
annoying.
her.
Not well, I guess beneath her, but I think it's not a matter of beneath her of station, just beneath her of she just doesn't want to do it. It's like, it reminds you of Jessie when she says responsibility. Ugh. Like, it reminds you of that. Except a bit more like less, like, because when Jessie says that she like is only half serious, like she gets like she has to do it, she doesn't mind, like truly deep down. This person, this princess, this queen, whatever she is, Lorelai, you think she actually genuinely doesn't like, she doesn't want to be here, which sort of like makes you guys a bit more nervous because like diplomacy's not going so well so far when she doesn't even like us and doesn't want to be here.
Is it because she doesn't? She doesn't like us, doesn't want to be here. Does she not care about the mission at all, and she just wishes to go do her own shit, or is it specifically because it's us?
You're on site.
God bless.
That
Yeah,
one
I'm
you
also
can't tell.
curious.
Yeah, I think if Ruhan was like a more socially aware person, he would pick up on that. But
I got a dick all.
he thinks he's just nailing it.
Do I inspiration for that? Nah, I don't care.
Up to you.
And no.
Also,
I
make
wish
sure
you-
you had all your temp HP. I told you it before. I
Yep,
think.
yep.
8 temp HP is what you said, if I
Okay.
recall.
good.
Do we
I
no
did
longer have it,
remember-
or we?
No, we have it.
You
it?
do.
You still
We have
have it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just double checking because I don't remember if I told you it earlier.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Okay. I see it in my notes here, so I'm like, I was like, did I do that earlier? 6 insight. You have no fucking clue. 14 insight. It's not a matter of you guys. She just doesn't want to be here.
I keep that to myself.
God damn it.
I mean, how's he gonna display it? Think about it. Let her know.
You have a point.
Yeah, you guys are actually a bit like concerned about like how is it anything we think that gets conveyed and stuff like that. So you guys do the thing that some people do in class where they shout telepathically to see who can hear it and stuff like that. How to catch a telepath? Shout in thought. No, it's not. It's not a constant stream. It's basically whenever she opens the channel. Channel.
Okay.
Okay, good, because Ruhan's been like completely trying to not think about anything.
It's like
It's
a,
complete
it's like a
zen.
dead. It's like a dead heartbeat behind her.
Looking around this moving platform here, like what do we see? Is it like coral reefs? Like what's around us?
You guys begin coasting through the water, obviously under it, and truly, what you just get, well, I guess, but estimated there, Fred. You guys sweep past very vibrant and lively coral reefs. Reefs? I don't know how to say
Reefs?
plural of it.
Reefs?
Reefs. Reeves is a
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, Michael Reeves.
Many reefs.
Schools of fish and things like that, which they give the carriage a wide berth, but they do it well before like the natural response time would kick in, if that makes sense. It seems as though the fish are actually aware. Whether or not they're sentient is, whatever, but they're intelligently told, aware,
Guided.
to keep clear of it. So they actually know, in a weird primordial rather sense, stuff like that. But yeah, you sweep past reefs, schools of fish. You guys see the. I guess it is topography just below sea level of the multitude of rock formations down here under the water. Most of it seems natural, but there are a couple of things that seem peculiar, like monoliths, obelisks, stuff like that, of just rocks piled atop one another, almost like signposts or markers of extent and stuff like that. You guys have clear visibility for a good long while. Like the waters around Driftweaver's Bay, like this is a pretty coastal environment. Not 100% coastal. I'm not saying this is like Cuba or something, but it's only getting there.
Looking over to, because I don't know if I can just at command speak telepathically, so Korik is gonna look over towards Lorelai. And
She turns, like she sees you out of the corner of her, aquamarine eyes, and you can feel a tug in your head, like not like a mind control thing, but moreover that you feel like a drop of water echoing in like a cove somewhere, just boop,
Yeah.
And you just,
And
now you know, like, that's how you know you're connected to talking to her.
so he's just gonna say, looking around, just in awe. Never in my wildest dreams had I imagined that there would be such beauty under the sea.
Well, that's because you're ill-informed and ignorant.
Damn.
Oh, man.
line closed. And she just looks back out this like front, I guess, dash, so to speak. Just watching the hippocampi just swimming through the water, carrying this carriage.
Korik is not
Failed.
even mad.
We're getting it done.
Korik is not even mad. He's like, yeah,
Fair.
true.
It's respect.
It's
Fair.
obviously true.
Would we have been able to hear that as well, or was it just between like them two?
Just between them.
Nah, okay.
You'll know if I'll tell you this right now. You'll know if you're in a call with multiple connections if you hear multiple. Bloop. It's a drop
Alright.
per person,
Okay.
unincluding her.
That
Obviously.
was shot down before it even took off.
Yeah. Well.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
well.
doesn't want to be here. She really doesn't care.
Like, ignorant and stupid. Fuck off. Good day. Anyways.
You guys keep coasting through the water. Man, there's gonna be so many ocean-based puns here. You guys are coasting through the water, and then like you guys are following these signposts, like these towers of stone or like coral, like shape, like you know they're shaped, like just the way they're developed, or like you know they're shaped because you've been passing normal coral this whole time. But at some point, the hippocampi like sort of begin veering, like just very gradually at first. And then, like, as this happens, Lorelai's like turning and looking at you guys, just sort of eyeing you. This, not like a stink eye or anything, but she's just like judging you, and she's not being abashed. Like, she does it unabashedly. Like, she's measuring your worth, like 1000%. How well does she do that, you wonder? Well, how about we find out together? As I publicly roll this insight check. She's not trained in it, but she does have a plus 2.
20. Or 1. 17.
Hey, not bad.
Respectable number.
Korik is so taken with the environment that he's probably open book at this point. So whatever that changes the roles or not, I don't know.
If it were just you in specific, it might, but this is for the whole group.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she notes the untrusting nature of Varric, the unabashed candidness of Abigail next to him. She notes Ruhan's mighty form,
Trying a bit too hard.
the the utter intrigue and childlike glee, I guess, of Korik. Rose and Fia, how are you guys taking in all this?
Probably try my hardest not to fall off the boat.
So the unsteadiness of Fia, gotcha.
Rose probably seems like a guard doing their job, and that's literally it right now.
The stoicness of Rose, then.
Effectively.
Like, she's like, no, this doesn't take place like instantaneously, too. Like, she takes like a good few minutes to just look at you guys, and it is a bit nerve-wracking to be under the gaze of someone that you now assume to be a royal. It's like, But eventually, her gaze does return back to the foreground, front ground, whatever, the path ahead, and you see her like turn to look at the guard to her left, and she begins speaking in Elvish, sort of Elvish. Well, first off, does anyone? I'm assuming Fia speaks Elvish because elf. But does anyone else speak Elvish?
Don't think
No.
so. No, I only have
Interesting.
Common and Infernal.
I think Abigail has it.
I can
Does, yep.
chat with Mephistos, but I can't talk to like Darcy and Oris if they didn't want me to.
Varric has the only language that matters.
Oh yes, there we go. He's
Okay,
proficient
so-
in that one.
So, Fia,
More
only
like an
you and
expertise.
Abigail understand this, and it's very peculiar. It's still Elvish, but it's how to put this. If we imagine Elven language and Sylvan as like different forms of Latin, so like Spanish, Latin, and French, they're both romantic languages, romantic as in of Roman descent. This is, imagine this is something similar to that. So we have Spanish, French, I don't know another romantic language, hope. Not German, 100% not German.
No, that's Germanic.
Yes, yeah, I would have figured. But yeah, it's something along those lines. Portuguese, there you go. If Sylvan is like Elvish conversation to the wind with differences in parlance, this is Sylvan's aquatic cousin. It's still Elvish, so that's why you can understand it. It doesn't have the weird peculiarities of Sylvan, but it doesn't sound like normal Elvish. When she speaks in this, it carries through the water better than when she speaks to you guys in common. Not as good as her telepathically speaking to you, obviously, but it does seem to actually literally mesh with your environment better. She asks her guard to her left, why are we going this way? We're supposed to just follow the post back. The guard doesn't respond. You guys note the outburst, I guess it is. Like, she doesn't really speak, so I think anytime she speaks, it catches your guys' attention. You guys note this. She notes you guys noting this, and she goes closer to the guard and begins, like, whispering something else.
Do the other guard students react at all?
No. Fia, if you want to try to listen in on this, roll perception, but... Actually, no, this is Elvish, so just roll perception.
Okay.
It's for better and worse, like, it carries through the water better. For better and worse. Abigail would do the same.
Korak is going to take a step away from the ledge, just towards Raitzy.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys did not roll great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
rolled
did.
way better!
I was debating giving you inspiration, but also like, that's gonna be a hard sell.
That's gonna be a hard sell.
it's kind of.
You'd have to get like 19
That's
to
a hard
match.
sell.
Yeah. So, anyways,
She whispers something in Elvish. You don't quite catch it. Consider it the rush of the water coasting around your guys' vessel and stuff like that. Perhaps you're getting just... You haven't gotten your undersea legs yet, It's a bunch of stuff. And Abigail just simply isn't in a position to hear it, being basically the direction that she's not trying to speak to. She whispers something to her. He's not a house guard. He's not a royal guard. He's like a forward guard. If that makes sense. Like, you can tell, because you guys have seen the royal guard. They're decked in heavy armor. You know what's up with them. It's particularly Ruhai. He did some training with them. You guys don't seem decked enough to be proper, palace guards, but you definitely tell they have some royal military standing. But you figure, the water, heavy stuff might be different down here. This is just logical, as adventurers yourselves, logical equipment checking. She whispers something to her forward guard here. He's in the front, forward. He doesn't respond. He doesn't even note her presence, which she finds very concerning. You guys here? No, go on.
He's going to activate his tattooed fortitude unabashedly. He feels
threatened.
He doesn't understand what's going on, but he's seen people.
You've seen when you're escorted people. You've seen when they've grown frantic before.
Yeah.
This definitely falls there.
He's gonna keep his body posture neutral, but mentally he's preparing for something.
Certainly.
I'm gonna hit this guy with a mark, not Hex, the other one.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Sure.
Actually, wait a second. Hold on. I just realized something really fucking big.
What?
Can you do verbal spell components underwater?
With a rebreather and underwater? I don't know.
Oh god.
Let's find out together, shall we?
Which reminds me, are our mouths actually visible, or are they behind?
They're behind the reviewers.
Okay, because I was going to say I was going to try and mouth what they said, but alas.
Let's see. Verbal. Most spells require the chanting of mystic words. The words themselves aren't the source of the spell's power, rather the particular combination of sound and specific pitch and resonance sets the threads of magic in motion. Thus, a creature who is gagged or in an area of silence, such as one created by the silent spell, can't cast a spell with a verbal component. Interesting. How do I rule this? Do I fuck you guys or not? Is essentially it.
It's somatic, material, and what's V stand for again?
Verbal.
Which is what we're talking about right now.
Oh, which is literally like every spell I have.
Cool, because Hexblade's Curse isn't a vocal one.
Well, it's not a
Hexblade's
spell.
Curse. It's not a spell. It's just a thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna hit him with that.
That's what I'm double checking for just future's sake,
Okay.
because a lot of you guys are spellcasters.
It's kind of a big deal currently.
I'll say as long as you guys have the rebreathers on, that your mouths are still able to move and do that sort of stuff, so you're good. If you lose your rebreather, you can't do verbal spellcasting.
Or breathe.
Well, you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier minimum of 1, which is the one that it's included in it. So you can actually hold your breath for an entire combat.
Nice.
Technically.
That
Unless
totally
you
Now,
get
I think
kicked
I
in the
make some
stomach.
rolls for whether or not you breathe in water if you get fucking hit. Because that would make sense.
Yeah.
But for the time being, I won't do it. So basically, if something is aiming at your rebreather, stay away from them or try to defend yourself. Because they know you land dwellers don't breathe down here.
By the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm doing some perception checks.
14's a good number. He says, telling himself that it's a good number.
I think we've established that certain choices have been made in this campaign that reflect the character of our characters.
The character of our characters, that characteristics.
Interesting. Wait, fuck. So wrong. Skill. Interesting.
It's more Korg's response of like activating a defensive thing. It's just like, yeah, no, I'm expecting something to go off.
Well, now it's a matter of, because these two guards are looking at the back, these two guards are looking at the front. The catch is, do they hear the magic activate? Because this shit ain't exactly quiet. As one of them gets literally marked by an unseen fucking insidious force and someone's fucking flesh hardens up. These are trained guards. They know when stuff happens. That being said, they rolled an 8 and a 12, so you're good.
So you're good.
They're
Hear
well-trained
in your
guards.
head?
Not today, though.
You guys hear in your head not a bunch of oops of water. You guys just hear a splash, indicating that like you guys are all in here. She tells you quite simply in her noble form, in a very frantic manner, to cover your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
do as
They're
instructed.
booked.
Alrighty, so
They're trying to
Lot of
kill
things to get
royalty and blame it on the surface dwellers.
let's start things off with a very fun phrase, which I think you guys know. Roll me initiative. Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Have to tag person first before rolling.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Kill. Merrick. Okay, not the best, honestly. For her royal majesty.
2 seconds. I need to do something.
Not as bad as good as Varric. Just about as good as Varric. I'm just gonna do one roll for each of the two duos because I want like 4 things. It's as easy as that. It honestly wouldn't be that hard for me to run. I'm just too lazy right now. So that's a forward guard. Wow, they're both 11. Ooh, at initiative count 11, you are gonna get slammed. Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
O is not here right now, so I will roll for him. He'll be back, probably. Hopefully.
Okay. Sorry, there was good Lord. I hope that's on our side.
That's for Ruhan.
Hey.
Let's see, Varric and Lorelei have the same initiative or same dexterity bonus modifiers, so I guess she'll go first. I guess I don't know. Good old Gnostic on the Value of the Wind music. Time to replace it
With
with
murder
more
and death.
Gnostic on the Value of the Wind music.
Well, it was fun.
How will you do?
Let me close my door real quick.
How brilliant. Alright, so I need all of you to make me, let me double check on this. I think it's Constitution, but don't quote me on that. Oh no, Constitution saving throws.
That'll be fine. Oops, that's wrong button.
Does covering our ears do anything?
He lowers the DC.
Oh, saving throw. I think. Oh yeah, no, it is actually different. Never mind. I check. Hey,
Hey, same roll.
Oh yeah.
15. That's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Oh yeah, same modifier too.
Yeah, 10-10.
That's it.
Nice.
Twinsies!
Very nice so far. This is for Ruhan. I hit the button.
Hey, 15.
Another 15. The 15 club.
Out of 15 so far.
Really hope 15 is a DC.
Please hope so as well.
What? It's gonna be like 16. Just barely.
Varric. That's Varric.
All the PCs are stunned for a turn.
Ooh, Abigail.
She is knocked into the wall.
No, quite the opposite, really. Let's see. I'm just gonna do one roll for each set again.